It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Smith-Njigba left side, he's got it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there.
Purdy on first down. A short one there. Caught by Kittle.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. A first down throw for Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Purdy now on second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Caught. This is Ayuk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Now Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jair Brown on the tackle. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
The Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give to Walker, running right, running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They run with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. A handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle. after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
One more time with Walker. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught! And he will score! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to throw. Howell. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be second down. Here's McCaffrey. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a third down and 4. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Third and short. Purdy. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Once again, it's Walker. Here comes third and 6. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Next to score, Niners 41, Seahawks 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Howe. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun run now with Walker. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Walker. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
49ers 21.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Purdy gets it out quick to Samuel. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. On the ground, it's Walker.
And Walker, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1 run, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here is 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will go up by 7. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Howell. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down one. Will they go for two and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for two, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
They'll try and run it with Walker. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On the handoff, this is Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation. And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. It's a gain of 34. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down.
And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25.